Hello, Princess, and welcome, members of the court. Good morning. With the beautiful backdrop of Cabo San Lucas, it is time to get the day started. I'm going to skip breakfast. There is a trivia game coming up I will not be late for, miraculously. Then another game played once before, I think it was on Norwegian Escape. Then lunch in the dining room and ashore just briefly. And oh, God, oh, the water slide. I guess they're getting him ready to run today. Oh, and very important. We're going to have a cruise etiquette question coming up. I'm going to tell you a little story, and I want to know what all of you would have done. So, yeah, stay around to the, well, near the end of the video, and yeah, it's hopefully a good one. I really want to know what you think. There are either a lot of infrequent cruisers or people that are new to this class of ship, because I hear a lot of like, oh, this is this, or this is this, oh, we finally found this, which reminds me of what they had on Carnival Ecstasy. Never had seen it before, and that was a day one tour of the ship. And I said then, and I'll say, I think they should actually have something like that, especially on these mega ships. For here, I mean, even just a tour of 6, 7, 8, where all the restaurants are, would be pretty helpful. Oh well. The dining rooms have been slammed. Are they trying to entice people up here? Welcome to Cabo. We're the only ones here today, which, okay, that's pretty cool. I figure anchoring, and then, well, they're gonna start the tendering process. I don't even know what time it is. Probably just after 10, which maybe means we're early? While it is a Porte, Taste, I think that's where this is doing a lunch service, so we're going to get something to eat before heading ashore. I do have a reservation, which means I should be able to just go get in a queue and get over to, I was about to say the island. I'm starting off with something very simple, a Caesar salad, and we are getting something special coming up. Well, I guess it's special. Just a Diet Coke for now. Don't want to, well, it's Mexico. Things you can do on shore pretty easily. This is the shrimp frittata. It was on the appetizer menu, but it is much more substantial than I had anticipated, but it looks fantastic. Tostada is great, but it is not what I meant to order. On the menu, there is the Spanish frittata, which is this, but there's also the shrimp fritter, and when I ordered, I think I said the shrimp tostada. So, yeah, a bit of confusion there, but, I mean, I'm not actually complaining, because it's really good. I think my shrimp fritter is now on the way. And not even 2 minutes later appears the shrimp fritters. Yes, this is definitely what I was expecting. Oh, there's a little preview. Now we can do it right. This is the shrimp fritter, and it brings, I guess, a spicy remoulade. So I wouldn't call it spicy. Yeah, but the sauce has a very intense flavor to it. Like, so, oh, you know what? It's leaning toward, and this is not a bad thing, but Miracle Whip. So, keep that in mind. Friends and members of the court, it is time for our cruise etiquette question of the day. What would you do, or what should I have done, if anything different? Funny story, I was getting ready to come to lunch, and I got walked in on by my room steward. I'm sure he knocked, but me being in the shower, I did not hear him, so he comes to clean the room, and, well, oops-a-daisy, timing could not have been more less than perfect. So if you have not seen the studios here on these ships, well, at least here on Norwegian Bliss, the doors, they kind of open like this. So with me literally stepping out of the shower and him stepping into the room, yeah, perfect head-on view. And okay, not a problem, you know, I don't really care, but I remembered another, I don't say, something else that happened back on Norwegian Prima, and one of those things where something happened, and until getting into it, did I start to think, wait, maybe I should have done something different. I had breakfast delivered one morning, and it was about 7 o'clock, and, you know, knock on the door, and kind of have forgotten what it was, so I go and I open the door, and there's the member of the waitstaff with the tray of stuff, and she's already holding it, and so she moves into the room, and here I am in my bedtime attire, dressed, but in, well, let's just say nothing at all revealing. You would see a lot more on the pool deck, so just to set that straight. But so I back it through. She comes, she puts the tray down. Like, okay, thank you. She's like, hold on, there's more. I'm like, oh, great. She goes out, comes back in with the tray of coffee and juices, and here I'm just kind of like standing there in, boxer briefs, and like, okay, well, thank you very much. And then she goes. So I thought, okay, that was, again, doesn't bother me, but a little bit weird. I did not have a robe or anything like that, and I didn't have time to put anything on. So, what is the etiquette when getting room service in the morning? You get up, get dressed, then open the door, or if you're, clothed enough, I guess, for a public space otherwise, is that okay? Huh. I don't really know. Now I'm going to worry about it next time, and, well, not really scared to order room service, but if I do, I'm going to worry about that all night. So, tell me, what's the right thing to do here? Yeah, down below. Let us know. To review real quick, the tostada was great. The shrimp fritters were great. They have a very mild spice. The little chili pepper is on the menu, but I don't think it really even warrants that. And yeah, the dipping sauce was kind of potent, but you know what? Sometimes that is good. All right, time to try the main. It is chicken parmesan, and well, here we go. Finally, chicken parmesan, and yes, I am aware of the tongue trick. Okay, the tongue trick with the spaghetti. Okay, all right, well, I'm not doing that, so we're just gonna do it old school? New? Ooh, no. No. Okay, old school, new school, or, I don't know, what does a fork count as? Well, now a bite of the chicken. Say what we will about Norwegian corporate, the culinary team is absolutely on point. This is great. This I'm having here in the dining room at lunch is better than either paid option at Giovanni's or Jamie's or Cucina del Capitano. And by a lot. Oh, yes. And I'm not saying that just because I think Giovanni's made me sick, but this is just better. And this is just a complimentary restaurant, so, oh boy, I'm going to do my best to finish it, and then we'll go tooling about the port. I don't know how long I'm going to stay. There is not a whole lot in the little port area. It's too cold to go to a beach. It is too cold to go snorkeling or anything like that. So I guess we'll just have to come back. I do have a plan for that, by the way. I do want to do an actual Mexican Riviera cruise, but for that, we're gonna sail on Princess. Continuing my boysenberry detox, this is a raspberry panna cotta. That's our experience here in Taste. Time to head back to my stateroom, put on some much more sensible shoes, and begin our next adventure for the day. I have done this on every one of this class of ship. I always think the whiskey bar or what is on Getaway or whatever is at the back of the ship, so I always get turned around. Finally, I'm remembering that it is forward, which is why I'm passing that on my way back to my stateroom. But oh boy, what a terrific lunch that was. Seriously, better than any paid option I have had. Oh, so enjoyable. I almost didn't want to leave, but yeah, I guess I should go and check out the town. And but I'm gonna be so full. Anyway, I'm just vamping because I gotta walk up a few flights of stairs, but I don't know, having to ride a tender into a Mexican beach resort, I don't know. It's not really a big one. Actually, it's not. So I find myself saying again that, well, my lack of something to say is why I am thankful. So very thankful for my problems. Oh, and let me know what you think. Should you get dressed?